Though we may greet each other with a Happy New Year at the start of 2015, history shows for some college coaches the year will end without a job. And to some of these fans on the web, it can't be soon enough. So who is already on the hot seat? Ray Crawford here with Doug Chapman and Dave Miller. And guys, over the past 5 seasons, an average of 23 coaching changes have happened in FBS football. We all know a number of those are dismissals. And over the same stretch, Iowa Dave is just 34-30, just 1 bowl win. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the hottest, how warm is the seat of Kirk Ferentz?
There's going to be some Hawkeye fans disappointing me, but it's really at 1. Over the years, I've talked to someone very close with the Iowa program, and he just maintains that it's different there. Of course, wins and losses will always matter, but he said there it's more about player development, character development, and the administration loves Kirk Ferentz. Barring some disastrous season, another 4-8 or something like that, 7-5, 8-4, that's okay at Iowa. I put it at a 1.
Doug, next fall, Al Golden will be his 5th season at Miami. To this point, the results have not been there, so how hot is his seat, 1 to 5?
You know, the sanctions didn't hit them that hard. And they still have NFL talent on both sides of the ball, so people are scratching their heads saying, why can't you win? They lose 2 of the last 3 games down the stretch at the end of the regular season, Virginia and Pitt. That's not supposed to happen at Miami. The older guys, the celebrities, the famous alum, they're starting to call for him. And you know how summertime, I like to ride around with no shirt on? See, he's sitting in that leather chair in the summertime. It's hot. That's how hot Al Golden's riding around in a black-on-black convertible with the top off all day on South Beach. It's hot. That chair's about a 5. Ooh. They're calling for his name down there.
Doesn't get much hotter. It's hot. Mark Richt, as we all know, really tested 2 years ago, a top 5 preseason ranking, finished the year outside of the top 25. Last year, an improvement. So how hot is his seat, 1 to 5?
I'm putting this at a 3. There's a segment of that fan base that wanted him gone after they started 0-2 a few years ago. But barring a 7-5 or an 8-4 with bad losses, Richt's pretty safe. I will say this, though. Over the years, I've talked to several people who maintain that he's not going to be a coaching lifer. He's not going to go the Bobby Bowden route. He wants to do missionary work. So I think sort of, stay at Georgia until he either resigns or, just does missionary work.
I agree, 2.5 or 3. I lived in Georgia for 6 years, and I was down there in that fan base, and it was a love-hate relationship. Look at that record, 136-48. He averages about 10 wins a season. Why would you not want that? That's great everywhere else, but you said it, really mild-mannered, faith-based guy. That's a great way to be, but to a lot of the fan base, they feel that he lacks that killer instinct. You're getting the players. I think Georgia's had some bad luck. Last season, you got Aaron Murray there. Everything falls around him. 2 years prior, the defense is great. Offense is getting themselves together. This most recent season, you get Todd Gurley, best running back in college football, gets suspended. Then he gets hurt. You got a new quarterback. They've had some bad luck, but his seat is always warm. But he does just enough with that recruiting class every year to keep it from getting too hot.
And one thing's for certain, the Kirby Smart rumors, they're not going anywhere.
No.
And throw in a new offensive coordinator is going to be a challenging offseason in Athens.
Got to find a quarterback, too.
That's right, guys. Thanks. Todd Gurley, Michael Bennett, a couple of guys who left. They hope to move on to the next level, as does Oklahoma's Blake Bell. How the Belldozer is turning the heads of pro scouts only on the Insider Report with Dave Miller on CampusInsiders.com.